Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. And it's not been a month per se for my mental health break, but I thought I'd give you a little update on what's going on in my personal life. Now, I have been for a bit kind of straying away from making content because it's been a struggle to make content to begin with because of multiple things happening in my life. The first thing is I'm in a new place. There was a certain situation that didn't really end too well with a certain someone, and I had to move out of the location that I was originally residing in. And now I'm kind of trying to adjust to this little new speck of life that I'm in right now. And I would say that that situation was, bad, but it was actually an eye opener to me. And the reason why I say this is because I've realized that I haven't been doing the best mentally or physically for myself. Being in that place and sitting in that position was not helpful at all. And it was not good for me or the person I was living with. And so I think it was the best option to get out of said place and go to a different location entirely. And I feel a lot better now. It's been nice, actually. It's been it's been very opening for me to experience a new side of myself and learning about myself more often and experimenting and just having a good time. Like, it's been a while since I've been happy, and this is like the first time I've been fully happy, except for like when I got with my girlfriend and staying with her. My girlfriend, I love her, and it's great that she's been with me this entire ride. It's been nice to have a shoulder to lean on during this entire situation. But there's also other things too. Like, I got a new job. That job does take a lot of time out of my hands. I work 3 days a week. But those are 10-hour shifts, and it's kind of difficult to make good quality YouTube videos when all your energy is inputted into those 10-hour shifts. And they're not, easy 10-hour shifts. They're pretty difficult. I'm not going to specify my job because, privacy's sake, but I will say it's identifying us as athletic, which is interesting, but at the same time, I don't know how to feel about that because it's not really that athletic other than just walking around a lot. It's just walking around and doing a couple things here and there. But I mean, at the same time, walking around for a long time is pretty athletic. I mean, have you seen speed walkers in the Olympics? I think that's a thing. Or someone speed walking and doing a race. I don't even know how that even became a thing, making it into like, who's the fastest speed walker? How do you even predict who's speed walking? At that point, I just might as well jog. Anyways, it's a lot of things to take in and to adjust to. And I think I have a hard time adjusting to a new life, obviously. I think everyone has this problem. And for me, it's because I have been situated in a spot for a very long time, and now I have to readjust myself to everything, from making content to scheduling things with family and friends to even just organizing stuff in my room now. So I think this is going to take a little bit more time than I thought it would. But I will not stop making YouTube videos. That's the thing I wanted to say also, is that even with all these moments in my life and even with these emotional draining parts of it too, I'm still going to make content because I enjoy making content for you. And not only that, my dream one day is to become a content creator full time, making VR videos or regular gaming videos or whatever else that I feel like I want to make on this channel. And I think it's important that I do the things that I want to do and not make games or videos based on what other people want. And over time, it made me realize that what I've been doing with my videos are great. They're great for views. I mean, I've been making videos on Ghost of Tabor. I've been making videos on other VR games like Blade and Sorcery. Let me check some other videos I've made too recently. Talking about the drought of VR, which isn't really that anymore, considering, a lot of new VR games came out this month, which is crazy. We also have Veil VR, Into the Radius 2, Breachers, like all these other VR games. They're great when they had momentum to them when those games got released, but now it's kind of getting to a point where I'm thinking to myself, do I really want to always make VR content? Do I always want to make VR content? Do I want to continuously be exhausted by playing VR almost, 4 to 8 hours a day and try to make as much content as possible. And I've realized that there's a lot of other games that I've enjoyed recently instead of just playing VR. Like as you see in the background here, I'm playing Deadlock, and it's been a fantastic ride playing that game. I really want to make content on that, but I know it's not the demographic that I'm in, so I have to really balance it out whenever I upload those videos. It's basically me versus the algorithm of YouTube and trying to find the balance of content that I want to make versus content that people want to see. And I really want to balance it out. I'm not going to say that, I'm going to completely remove VR from my channel, but I am going to reduce it down just a smidge over time, because I really want to make videos that I enjoy as well as play games that I enjoy. And being in that new location and place, it made me realize that I was not happy for a lot of those times, except for a couple games like Iron Rebellion, Veil VR, and a couple others like Into the Radius 2. Those games have been fantastic, and making videos on them work great during the time, but I don't want to do VR every single day because VR is so exhausting to play just, standing up or even sitting down, because it has so much excess energy you need to put into VR, right? Anyways, the point is this. I want to make videos and play games that I want to play, and I want you guys to hopefully enjoy the content that I'm making. And if not, at this point, I just really want to make content that I enjoy. Now, I also want to say that I don't really get personal on my YouTube channel all too much. And the reason why is because YouTube, to me, is now becoming more of a business. And if I want this to be a successful channel, I have to treat it as if it was a business. So I want to try to keep as much as my personal life out of YouTube as possible, but I felt like it was necessary to talk to you guys about this because the certain situation I was in made me feel alone, sad, even depressed for that matter. And I was in a really deep, dark place during that time. But it seems as though things have turned out for the better. And I want to let you know as well that you're not alone in this world in terms of, feeling like maybe you're not doing the best, or maybe everyone else is becoming more successful than you, and, trying to compare yourself. You don't need to compare to anyone, honestly. Your success resides in your own time. So whenever you feel like you want to be successful, you can just go and do it. You don't need to look at everyone else who's like 21 or 20, who's got $10 million, who's decided to spend money on like stupid stuff, and then, watches their phone as they drive their Lamborghini and trashes it. I don't think it was a Lamborghini. It was something else. Either way, the point is this. I want to let you know that everything is okay on my end so far. And I'm making sure that I am balancing out my personal life and my persona and splitting the two up between YouTube and my personal life. And it's hard to do that because my personality fits so well with YouTube, in my opinion, and the way that I make my videos. So trying to find that balance of not bringing in personalized situations into my videos is a bit difficult, but I am doing everything I can to make sure that that is split up, because I don't think mixing the two together is good mentally at all. So I'm trying to balance my persona and my personality and myself, and trying to split those up a little bit, because a lot of people actually exaggerate themselves on YouTube. That's just the norm, right? You have all these content creators who are super exaggerate on every single thing. Like, I'm not gonna diss or take a jab at this content creator, but Courage JD, right? He over exaggerates everything on anything Fortnite related. And when I see his content, it kind of makes me cringe a little bit, only because I don't like that personality. It's not my thing. Other people may enjoy him, and obviously he has millions of people following him, so it makes sense. But I'm saying that I really want to make a persona for this channel that has a much more personalized style to it, and not just me being me. And I don't want to be like a copycat of, this guy's super exaggerate over everything. He's just another content creator. He does nothing. He's just clip farming. I don't want to do that. I want to make videos that I want to enjoy. I want to make a persona that really stands out from the crowd and entertains people. And I also want to make this as a business and something that I want to make into a career. So hopefully in the future that'll become that. And obviously we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. It's been a fantastic ride, but in general, I am okay. I'm mentally doing better now. There's been a lot of things I've been overviewing, and I feel as though that others have felt the same way that I have probably. And I want to let you know that you are not alone. I am still adjusting to a lot of things, and I will be making more content in the future. But right now, for the unforeseen future, I don't know when that video will come out. Hopefully, and I'm assuming that within the next couple weeks you'll see a new video, because I got some sponsors that are asking me where I'm at, and taking that mental health break did not really get out there or spread the word towards those sponsors. So right now I'm trying to make sure that everything that I'm doing is going to fill in that gap, or fill in that void that those sponsors are feeling right now with me. And trust me, I'm not trying to avoid that to Hig VR or other games like Iron Rebellion or Veil VR. But recently, I just need a little bit more time to myself mentally, and I need financial gains as well. I was pretty poor for a very long time, and I've been scavenging money by doing side jobs and hustles and stuff like that. But now, since I have a full-time job, I'm going to become much more successful financially because of that. And then I can actually invest into myself for making more content or getting new things that I want, or I should say need, because there's some things, like for example, trying to get that check engine light fixed up and make sure that nothing's actually wrong with my car. And if there is something wrong with my car, But anyways, I just want to say thank you to every single one of you out there who have been listening to me, who have been watching my content, who has been supporting me, and those who are in my personal life. Thank you, who are helping me out so much as not only a person, but helping me out emotionally as well, because it's been a struggle for me to kind of understand myself, and those who are in my personal life have helped me out a lot to figuring out what I want to be or what I feel like I am. And so now I am excited to continue on making stuff and just living life to the fullest. And that's really it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will check you guys all later within maybe a couple weeks, maybe a week. We'll have to see. I'm still adjusting to life and this new situation I'm in. But anyways, that's it for me. Deuces. Take care, everyone.